From time to time, we told you it's our time, and in the studio today, we have a different face.
Clean. Champion style, elevation style. We're here again, bombarding today.
With no warning. I see you came through with the blue checked shirt today.
Yes, blue checked shirt, black hair, naked eyes, blessings.
Yes, one time for the one time. We're always on form to inform, bombarding with no warning. My name's Chimp.
My name is Joquiz Clean, Quizera Joel, champion style, elevation style. We're up on the place.
And this is NBS Culture Connect.
In the headlines, KCCA steps up.
Tit for tat?
Alien skin remanded.
Out with the old, in with the new. Let's get it.
On 19th November, KCCA halted a construction on Jugula. This is a new word, by the way. On Jugula drainage by Ham Enterprises, following the flooding on Owino Market.
Hey man, I remember those floods because I saw them on TikTok, you know. There were a lot of floods. I didn't know when these floods were.
Yeah, and there's a ED now, champion Frank Rosa.
Yeah.
He now led a team of experts to, check out the
go
situation.
And check if there's extensive.
Exactly. And this is because there's a lot of damage to the Owino Market people and their products and all. And of course, this discussion is held around the conversation of people who are doing illegal constructions around Nakivubo.
Yes.
And of course, they told Ham to stop with immediate effect.
Yeah.
And Ham on the other side is trying to make it good for the Confederation of African Football time to match the standards. So I think a lot is going on here. We have to get more experts and find out
and I saw,
exactly to proceed.
I also saw KCCA's executive director Frank Russo sent experts down there to check and see the extensive damage that has been caused by this flooding. And we really hope that it wasn't that bad, and we hope that they can salvage something from that, because these are people's businesses and also people's cars were flooding, and we hope that this can stop, and then they find a solution as fast as possible so we can have a cleaner Uganda.
Yes, a cleaner city.
From floods and drainage.
And honestly, I feel like floods have really taken a toll on Uganda and Africa. And we can borrow a leaf like the other day when Victoria came here to tell us about how we can deal with such things. And I think we need to get into it now before we again have another catastrophe around the city.
Yes. Now, the Catholic Church in Kenya is making news because they have rejected $40,000, and they've just not rejected this money from anybody.
Yes.
They have rejected it from His Excellency, their Honorable President, right? William Ruto.
Yes.
And also the Governor, Johnson Sakaja. And the Catholic Church is saying that, hey man, we do not want to have any political affiliation. They should not look at the Catholic Church and look at a politician. They want to keep the two separate. And they have stated that all the money that has been given to them by politicians, or any of the money that has been given to them by anybody that has a certain position in the government is going to be refunded. Because they don't want this affiliation anymore.
What I wonder usually is, if they give me money, are they going to watch me on the ballot? No, I'll still vote another guy. So in my opinion, if there are people who need this money, let the money be used. But no, if a president did not do good work, please don't vote them back in. However, I think this is good because when the church says we are in support of William Ruto, there are many churchgoers who just go vote because the church has said. So I think for that, we even need it in Uganda because a lot of politicians like to speak at a church gathering and help the church makes the people make decisions. And I think they should get out of it because politics and religion are two separate things.
Yes, I have a question here. Do you think any religious place of worship here in Uganda would refund $40,000 given to them by a politician?
I strongly do not think so. I would be the person. Give it to me. I need help. I need 40,000.
You make a church and
I say, in the name of Jesus, Ruto, we give you.
Give it to you.
We give you whatever you need. We shall make it happen. Just make the payment.
Right.
Ugandan musician Patrick Mulwana, mostly known as Alien Skin, has been charged with robbery of an iPhone 15 Pro worth about 3.5 million shillings.
Which begs the question, Joquiz Clean. We have seen this guy. We saw him last year. He had a concert that sold out. He broke the internet with his promotion, showing that his concert's actually going to sell out. He sold out. They even booked the gates at Freedom City where this concert was held.
Yes.
And our understanding is that he made a lot of money from that. So why is he in 2025 now being...
I see already high.
Yeah, already high. So why is he now?
Yes.
Why is he in 2024 being accused of stealing an iPhone 15 Pro?
I'm here thinking Alien works with so many people, and he has to be responsible for his people. So I'm even thinking maybe he didn't steal it, maybe he did, maybe he thought they were taking a video. We don't know much of the story, but I don't think he really went to steal a phone. I think the phone got caught up in the
krinkum krankum and the higgy haga.
Yes, and as we speak, he's actually remanded in Rosira. He's in prison as we speak. And also separately, there was another situation at Zambia Hospital involving a doctor and a security guard where his boys and him went crazy on the guy and just piling up all of these things. And this is not new because we've actually seen Alien Skin fight Bajo, talent promoter. We've seen him at events, people accusing him, Yankuvye, Naya Zoluwa.
Ruwa is like the jaw.
So yeah, I think he had bossed somebody's jaw. So this is not the first time we're hearing such news. How I pray that, they find some kind of getting out of this mentality of fighting and causing scuffle. Because honestly speaking, such is the world we live in. You can get out of the ghetto, but let's try to also get the ghetto out of the person.
Yeah, because I was hearing somebody say you could take me out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of me. But
and there are good things about the ghetto. Very good things have come out of the ghetto. But this is also not a good picture. You can actually become a better artist.
He right now is the poster child of everybody from the ghetto that has made it. We need to see better.
Yes, and recently also Thick Gaza was involved, not even recently, with Khalifa Aganaga. Those things, I don't like to see them. I don't like to see
right now
artists fighting.
They're professional fights.
Yes.
If you have beef with somebody, go organize a professional match, make some money out of it, give it to a foundation for a good cause. You know.
Having said that, who do you think is gonna win between Grenade and Shakim Cham?
I don't know. I cannot say because they'll come for me. Instagram is testing a new reset feature that allows users to clear all the recommended content to them, especially the one that we get to see on the explore page. That's why the recommendations keep on coming, and they're saying, hey, you do deserve the right to remove what you don't want to keep on seeing, and also the right to refresh it. Because they understand that your tastes and preferences can be different over time. So this right here is a feature that has been implemented, and we just love to see it. So Joko is clean. Do you think that this is a great feature?
I think it's a great feature because at the end of the day, something they call algorithm just always have these things pop up.
Yeah.
And sometimes
they
open up something accidentally and they think you like it. You're there in public and they disappoint you. So now we are thinking it's a good thing. I will say I'm not interested in seeing this.
Yeah.
I want you to bring me the scriptures from the Bible.
Yeah.
I want you to bring me environmental
scriptures from the Bible. Environmental scriptures.
No. I want scriptures from the Bible and environmental. What do they call this? Things that are in favor of the environment. How to plant what trees where. That's what I'm interested in. Not in these 6 things.
Yes, and this move also coincides with the UK's Online Safety Act, which also is supposed to protect the users, because we also have people that are underage on these applications. We don't need to find content like that.
Yes, not everybody should see everything.
Exactly.
Next time I'd like us to be referring to our own Ugandan Online Act.
Yeah. So guys, let us know if this is a feature that you would love in the comment section one time. Yeah, now if you're wondering where Tracy is at today, she's collecting champion in the society.
I understand. She's the one who went to do the champion of society today. She'll be profiling one of Africa's greatest female artists. Or let's just say greatest artist. She's definitely leading digital images by a whole lot. And I think she's definitely the future which is today. So this is going to be really nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kashushu.
What's up, guys? Welcome to The Profile with me, Tracy, and I'm here with a very, very special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Kashushu. I'm a digital artist and I express myself through colors and patterns. So I'm excited to be here.
Lovely to have you. So tell us, what is digital art?
Digital art is basically any art that you can create using digital mediums like a laptop, a TV, an iPad, a phone, anything that can be digital that makes it digital art.
Yeah. So why did you choose that type specifically?
So it's actually an interesting story. I started out as a traditional artist. Actually, initially I was an oil painter and acrylic painter on canvas. And then I got this interest in digital art. So I ended up going that route. I did a course in graphic design, and that introduced me to digital tools. And then when I could use the digital tools for graphic design, I decided to just use them to recreate my oil paintings digitally.
That's incredible. That's incredible. And I want to ask you, obviously, we live in Uganda, we're in Africa, where our parents aren't that, shall I say, progressive to allow us to do things like that. They definitely want us to go the conventional route. So how did you go about your journey in becoming an artist? What obstacles did you face in your journey?
Wow. Many, I think. My journey with art has been a rebellion against a lot of things. I'm the firstborn in a family where my dad is the firstborn as well. Wow. So I am like the eldest among all my family. So going the unconventional route was very difficult for me. I had to constantly keep convincing my parents that this is something that I wanted to do. But that didn't work out, at first, because I did art in high school, but I didn't really do it in uni because my dad couldn't let me take art in uni. So I went a business route. Yeah, so my dad didn't let me study art in university because he said it's not a route for a woman because it's not family oriented. And I ended up doing a Bachelor of Commerce. Wow. And that was not nice. I hated it. I hated every second of it. But in that moment, there's a time we did Secret Santa at home, and my baby sister gave me a gift, and she gave me an art book and pencils. And at the time, I had this love-hate relationship with my art. I had stopped drawing. I had stopped anything to do with art. And asked her, why did you give me this? Because that even made me angry. She was like, well, Tasha, you are an artist. There's nothing else I would give you. So that kind of sparked something in my mind. And then I kind of just went back to art. I got canvases, I got paint. And from then I haven't stopped.
Amazing. So earlier you were talking about some of the exhibitions that you've done. Tell us a little bit more about those.
Yes, I have exhibited my work both nationally and internationally, and I did my very first solo exhibition here in November 2022 at Sankara Pan-African Library. It went for a month, and that's, I think, what introduced everyone else to my work. And then from then I've done group exhibitions at Latitude. I have exhibited at Nyonyo, Speak Resort. I have exhibited in Kenya, in Tanzania, all over the place, and I do hope to exhibit some more.
Absolutely. So now as we wrap up, I just want to know a few words of encouragement, maybe words of advice to young budding artists, people who want to venture out but are afraid because their parents have this sort of cookie cutter life set out for them. What kind of advice would you give them?
For someone out there that wants to pursue art, I would say that go to your parents with a plan. That is one thing that helped me. Give them a plan for your next 5 years in this career path that you're choosing. Because regardless of the fact that you might think they do not understand you, but they're also just living life. And this is their first time experiencing their child wanting to do something unconventional. Because in their times, you had to be a lawyer, a teacher, an engineer, and that was it. But if you give them a plan and you say, if I do this, if I study this, I'm going to be this and this, these are the career paths that I have for myself, this is the goal that I have for myself, then they will understand it from that point of view. And then that will kind of also make them more relaxed towards letting you pursue your dream. Or they could even invest in your dream as well.
That's true. That's true. Amazing. Thank you so much. It's been so lovely having you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yes, Ogonomuchiga Kashushu. If you're wondering where Kashushu comes from, it is real. If you're a real African, or you're African Kashushu. So if you're wondering where that comes from,
It's originality, authenticity, and we have seen that a lot in her art, you know.
yeah.
And obviously